look at some two other standing issues before we come to our main. This one I'm bringing in CJ. President Mahama has been meeting, we call it stakeholder engagement with some sectors of the public. And with few years by first of all, we have one maminka and then we can not pay already. So maminka has on count. I buy more happening for the papa na bre or kasakra na me amity pains emano because Kereja Pon crowd win the campaign in 31st January. I don't know if you was a him for saying for say the Kennedy Yabu who you know on board cry pressure be announced. President free UN assembly by a cry. 2 days cry was I by well. Congratulations, Mr. President. You stood your ground. Look, he's been telling people what he calls the honest truth about Nema. These sectors say we share monopass on Buzebusano. First of all, almost say the position on LGBT net is saying, or so just say LGBT, at long last, and who he has a menace be any was a nay, Nemanibia as a bear couple by so can be a women happening. But in Yadia, which my dream, at to her. Afe Galanson Tokanon as a so do see cano Nadia, ye bania na ye stop one night, you never in anything. Say be a him for name and non stakeholders no be a bemubi and say me hand NTS. And some Adam Koma ODD. Me say what to be. Now how do you take it?
Because first of all, I mentioned Chapman Jr.
Yeah,
is
Chapman.
One constant,
very consistent.
Very consistent with the name. My member was saying so. I say Nana don't they some fight galamsi.
That's what Bamubi.
Na bazooka ne M4 ne AK-47 ne yede ma soja for ne bi wo Nana M4 no ana.
Never.
So Nana number mu say.
Some more mine movie. Say stakeholders.
Stakeholders akwasi. Galamsi e tu ahe. Ono ankasa wa admit say no microphone e tu.
So be ebinim wo bi.
O say no microphone e tu. Yes I no kan. Enti say wo say microphone e tu a. You know answer from aka
jo. Ankasa the microphone e tu. Say some of his people.
Akwasi me na bet trem kwa me fa so ameti de o kan na see. Wo twi nko me twi nko. Twi na yete no bia na de o ti.
Ka de okay.
O say no microphone e tu. So kan sase am say on microphone e tu dia say na say we ne kan e simple kra. And one say wa from we ya ban no mo ma na ye unpopular nti galamse na mutu no munyai. Ti.
Enye sika no tu.
What you say wanna make come back?
Sure.
Say here. You say offense good export cost.
It's about 5,000 an ounce.
You say smuggling. You just smuggle. There's no smuggling going on in this country. And you go say, "Omo mutu galamse no good. Omo dey fine."
Good word neto.
So to legitimize it, I don't know. So what I say, tinna no crop for nya ho mutu bi. Ti galamse assembly go say fan to nchen. Sa na be kono be ensesa. Aha. No crop for no agya tum say no crop ndu tu bar. Why ade so say wagya tum say omo netu. The fan to nchen na member LGBTQ plus
okay.
Whatever how many plus there is. Again, first of all, I'm saying a World Affair is a World Affair Council forum be okoye. So what say that interview now? I know quite diamond send the okokan we not see no.
World Affair Forum was it in Ghana or out there?
Out there, I think New York when he went for the Tama this Lincoln University Renegade giving him the honorary.
Yeah.
He did or your interview with the I don't one of the I'll find the interview and let you play. What he was saying literally is like the same thing consistent with what Kufuor said when he was president. Say one, and yet something right now, no, you need enough measures for it. It's like it's not even necessary at all. Literally, so transit say that interview with that hour over there now. I think so most people ain't pay attention to it. He's trying to say it's not necessary.
Say they know as I know this is to organize it.
Exactly. So it's a handy when him say every to a policy.
Okay.
But over there now, I also appeal to the international community. He literally bent say it's not even necessary at all. And that a private member be and a person they bill neighbor. Private member so yes. I will find that interview and then listen. Say over there, no quite a diamond.
I'm not surprised, bro.
Yes, it's diamond from a hand they say or person who say especially your friend say Catholic friend is a bishop conference. Say they are there. What I say? Eti enya me nwanwa ukaya me catch you say Tama President Mahama fighting for reparation. I say almost all they are looking for is apology. What did I say here? But say apology be and this for President Muhammad so more apologize to you in the first place.
For
what say be almost say mind this one. So what I say?
LGBT.
LGBT or so buy our best sign. Buy and I will say no. In fact, continuous with friend say previous administration, we all agree on I spy. But also one kasa be private member bill. You are going to do that through consultation. Say be state sponsored. Fantastic. Me hey, me akwasi one view. You say LGBTQ ye here law because it's necessary. But I'm speaking say on said friends President Mahama stand as opposition leader and I'm speaking on what he said.
Yeah.
But be in favor of the bill there. I'm not even in favor of any bill at all. Because what Tiana Chidi also lifestyle and say when you appoint that. It's up to you. Because one any appointing in that.
It's already in the criminal code.
Who the cause one any appointing in that? Say what time of best. So when a person only appointed when you're from a friend say human goat at the end of the day, human goat. Yes, sir. A friend of minor moon transit because and it's not necessary. I have made that friend say over and over again say that's my stand, and then of course he shares. I also saying say you also say would share the same view. AB I don't know about AB view, but me that has always been my stand. Say we don't need any LGBTQ law in this country of ours, especially when enough laws are. See kasa o jitum say wo ne sebi ba waware na woni tifi kra no current Ghana law no say wo kone say woni ko da na wan fa be so de fa na ko fe yet me chi
report to our
offense.
So what I quite say natural our current law no say on natural canal. So we ko fa baby we dey kokra na pack of fan chain by mistake. So what I say e people so on pe BJ we ko report to say am na e BJ sisi our current law no e be jail. Today I was say sorry say e kwa akoye new law. But yet na ha no ma Sabi Sam George etina ho kasa was there Sam George say nyende. Let's just know what you mean. You can't say lessons in a man.
Yeah. Oh, tell me, I know there. What say? One, na mo passe mo body janda mo be kuku. One is uncookable because the moka fan who say wakasa mo dim in the video so bad. Or yema near the particle. Or yema JDM so that JDM will come back again.
Now,
and he has achieved that.
Has he not been rewarded for?
He has been rewarded. So he's telling you that you can't cook him.
Okay.
And I think for that one, I agree.
The apology now make they will not apologize. They will not apologize. Sound lifestyle. The be honest, na AB say politicians and Ghana and in particular no. So what I say, MPP was in power not long ago.
Yeah.
Now no more be brave or no more no more ya. Okay, no more be defending.
Yeah.
Unim say only me can we. Edemitrimo. But opposite of what you said. Oba be kano, e benyo obi am na be defending come. Na no de. Forgetting say Ghana for you say e waro na do.
Yeah.
Wasem na wo kan any who opportunity say no be transfer debate dia.
Yeah.
But me to be fear them afa me ho adwen dada. That is what they don't know. Na the Cocoa assembly. They were saying say oh now the case is dead. Cocoa farm. I'm saying what? Cocoa farm not in the class and the bus school fees or couple was onyem twa. And that's so say the three more.
I did.
Make no mistake, say when you be am na be transfer and you be Canada the matter is dead. The matter the same thing happened with the road contract. No, me hear a friend say Asempa was it yesterday? Asempa Suleiman Brahma was there. Sami Jafi called in and then look at the comments. Also the bootlickers and then the Siko fan. Comment your young chap, he's brilliant. I'm saying, we are brilliant. Mumu koswara munko. Me say a choir and say 14 million ye dia. Enti me say me obi na mo catch say so send is a thing of the past. In fact, we be curtail the abuse of source. Let's admit almost 44% of can acquire within 1 year. 44% of your road is source now. Who abuse the system?
That is a crime.
That's no, yeah, a crime.
It's a crime to me.
Fantastic. Said an American say social contract don't money sign or they have committed a crime to us.
Yeah.
Because based on saying I can say I'm pam so source the boy and my meji to muko to abamo say I'm pam. Heard no be President Kufuor so sourcing. Now also about in fact a very real circumstance. What can say real? Not just say
intensity.
I do man I walk up me kwan beti me aye. It will be competitive tender be ba be see me aso. But road I him say sebi nipa bebre ye bi okro ma no.
Feeder road.
Now, I would tell me the road more will be a register in 2 days time near my contract. What me more because TV 8 billion. Nipa no, yes, will be all cry ne Sundays ne sign contract. Now I say because of what Kelly matters and all that.
It be so company staff of 1 or 4.
What you say?
I am an
What you say?
multi-billion Ghana cedi
And then
contract.
yes, even we are not contractors, we are not engineers. But yes, as I'm about when you have research now, right now we've been told say your category A1, AB, contractors. You only more certain road contract more. Well, and then we have to might have a long track record before you get that certification. So what I say, so the ma bibi to be a Kofi Job, what do my Joseph? It is just how they are in this system for a long time. Now if I hear this documentation coming out, none of them is on such road. Now assemble one. Now we catch here say one kasa. Now can say me am here, you know. Wait to convince him say one kasa.
Yeah, be.
Well,
Chidi, I'm coming to you. CJ, Bombay 5-6 issues are boom. Because we've been here. The last time we were here was a week ago. Hey. Oshe sa so sourcing scandal here. For first state the Bible team. Now to compare NDC position on so sourcing some 2-3 years ago and what is happening now. Oshe NDC position on Galamsey 2 years ago and what is happening now. Oshe NDC position on LGBTQ plus 2 years ago and what is happening now. And now for the president to also be saying what he has been saying, which I don't want to say sycophants and bootlickers, but people that like him think that he's being honest with the truth. How do you juxtapose these 3 instances? The position of NDC then, the position of NDC now, the president's so-called honest admittance.
KWESI?
Yes, sir.
What's the last week me said your principles are your supreme laws.
Yeah.
And you can only change your principles when you apologize. And I'm a fatu. It is hard for a politician to apologize. It is hard for a politician to change his or her position.
Yeah.
Right? Who opposition? Oh yeah, now you're very explicit. So source in the idea MPP for a day boy a chrono. Oba Bema, see you were not against it. But you were just speaking, say they were abusing it. The source in the yard money. Obi Kache say, it will be a thing of the past.
Yeah. The president on about 2 occasions, State of the Nation 1, State of the Nation 2, and I think Finance Minister 2, and Okudjeto's pronouncement was before, but when they came into power, the president himself has hinted on stopping and banning and then making it rare more than several occasions.
If the leader is saying that I'm against this, then why is the subordinate doing it?
Well, he has also asked the minister to prepare his documents and meet him. So it presupposes the minister and ministry on contracts with all these huge monies involved in the president was not in the know.
Who approved it? And your cabinet no more approved it.
I was coming there. 87% approved cabinet.
It presupposes. If the president is aware, why is he still summoning the minister to come with his documents to him to explain what again?
So, also per clarity, all
right.
So let's give him the benefit of
it. So continue, sir.
A friend say big loot. Now, they buy
big push.
Big loot.
Meaning big push.
Meaning big loot. No, they buy.
Is it the same thing?
The flagship of the president. What has
he promises in 2020?
Or say that is his flagship and Kasa program of Abe. So in any DH3, in fact, it's the most friends say they are so
the legacy.
The legacy of how can you tell me say 44%? We have not going by Suleiman Brahma 81. Sorry, 75%. No, 44% of roads. No, President and DH3. And then just minor roads. Their roads are in fact.
Look at the money is involved.
The money is involved. So president is not aware. That's say he didn't even find out from them. Say was it done through sourcing or competitive or restrictive? I don't accept that. Again, President Mahama said say cocoa farmers in Chiomoka. Meaning we all different and the castle.
Yeah.
Meaning so the end what is here muska there.
Okay, continue.
So it's the one that CJD chairman. Galamsey too. We have somebody in this country who told us that the president can stop Galamsey within 1 week.
Some judge is not a serious somebody.
I'm coming. That the president can stop Galamsey in 1 week. Some even told us that the president should declare state of emergency. Remember when they came into power?
And the man,
And we started talking about state of emergency. Zone response by if a political, the era that we have got into, if a political party will go to opposition, it's not about scandals. It's about your principles. What you said yesterday and
what you did today.
What you are doing today, and the reason that you are given. LGBT, it was clear. You were against it. You made it clear to us that you will sign it. Obey sign. I must say, old parliament, no good idea. Fine. You have a super majority. You are a supreme leader. So you have what it takes. Say they can bring that bill under certificate of agency. See, any passing. Senegal, proud of more than the
Yeah.
criminalizing it.
Publicity, exact copy of
read it.
The normal file.
I see.
That probably when you encourage it, like publicize it. Yeah.
And come on, we did not. What's a Kufara? Some no kind say it is bound to happen. A process. Someone say a Nkuma Yedi. Nkuma Yedi, people start researching about it. What is LGBTQ? Funny pattern. At least 7 research here on you, but at least 2-3 no back say okay, ADHD 2. So 2 will end up being an advocate for this group. That is how it starts. And last week meeting, community was say. Na first na me see nyembra by sisi an yensisan because say ye DBB co parliament say obi ku dual citizenship obetima a public obetima hold the public office. These people will structure a perfect strategy and come into our system as if said they are coming to help. And by the time we realize, they will take over the system and pass the law. Simple. I
see.
We have clergy people that trusted the government. So when they come,
really trusted.
What wasn't the president meeting the clergy?
Ask CJ. Me, I told them that even if I don't care how well President Mahama, Speaker Babin, Sam George, Monin promised the people of Ghana, nobody in this country can pass that law. Forget about Senegal. Senegal is not as important as Ghana. I'm telling you.
To that point.
That somebody will hear.
You see what the president said earlier on, that it is not a priority because your basic needs. Why didn't you tell them at that time, the electorate at that time, say the LGBT wasn't a priority? Now, on my crown, that's what baby in developing who you are quite basic needs, are very important. I don't know one can't jump. Right, you see, the LGBTQ plus, and you are nation here gonna forget.
Hey, still being here.
Hey, I'm gonna move in common. And again, in fact, we have some clergy people who were directing their church members to vote towards a certain party.
Yeah, they did.
We have some religious leaders where they were directing their members to vote on for a certain political party because of the LGBT.
True.
Do you think says our religious leader could not congregation and no move and say, now I catch a go to Abanema or my penny say about LGBT no best sign or by intimate sign and commodity China? How will you feel? Your integrity or render it down simple no. So in 7 on what can and I feel for some George. I feel for him because we reading the statement now, the guy was speaking out of pain.
Yeah.
So when the party came into opposition in 2016, some of the party members feel shy to even associate themselves with the NDC brand.
No, but you see, about Sam George statement, I feel no pity for Sam George.
You feel honestly, no pity for him?
I don't.
Yeah, me too.
I don't feel pity for him. And it's basically this. You see, integrity is the cornerstone of human existence. So we be joy you being June there. The pattern of life will be lady. How consistent you are with your words, how consistent you are in keeping your words and promises. Ghanaians' issues with Sam George has absolutely nothing to do with how he struggled or toiled to bring his party.
What kind of struggle?
It was about your position.
Thank you.
How consistent have you been in your position? As early as March 2025, Sam George assured Ghanaians that President Mahama will sign
That
into
bill.
law
Yeah.
the LGBT bill.
Meanwhile, the bill was not even ready.
Had he spoken to President Mahama to know whether it was a priority for him
I doubt.
before he made that statement or not?
I doubt.
So all Ghanaians are saying is that these are your words. Yes,
Yeah.
and nothing convicts a man faster than his own words.
Yeah.
Ghanaians were only playing back to you things you said ahead of an election. Do you still believe in those words or not? It has nothing to do with emotional blackmail. Now, at some point, people didn't want to talk about show up for the party, and even senior members of the party who had been ministers before were all hiding and young people.
Don't mind him. Don't mind him. What is he talking about? What did he do for the
your
party?
toil? It was about your principles. And we've heard people like Sam George, Sam Okujeto talk about the fact that they are politicians whose values are founded on principles. The reason they are in politics is to make sure that they prosecute politics of principles. So in 2024 or ahead of 2024 elections, if your principle and your values were that Ghana culture does not subscribe to LGBTQ activities, to the point that the same St. George even led people to go and raise down billboards and the likes in Tama. And assured Ghanaians that no matter what, NDC and NDC government would pass that bill.
They also raided a certain house saying that
so
some LGBT people have come to
exactly.
come
So
there.
my point is, I don't feel pity for Sam George in that regard. If he had been attacked, say, oh, he probably is. Also, there's this conversation among NDC full soldiers. Say a lot of them toiled for the party, and now people who didn't even, want to be affiliated to the party are being given positions. And the Ghanaians are accusing him of such. I'll pity him, but not on things that are factual, founded on, evidence. You said A and made promises to that effect, and you are not delivering, and then you come and you are crying and trying to emotionally blackmail people. For me, I don't buy into that.
What I was trying to say is that I'm not speaking in context to what you are saying, but I'm speaking in context to how he stood for his party and the people that were cheering him when he was doing that. And he was expecting that same people to come into his defense when they start playing the audio.
No, but the point, defense of what?
You see, AB.
To come and defend you that you didn't say those words or not.
Not to defend that he didn't say those words, but to defend him the way I'm out for cooking. Because at that time, I'm not all cookie MPP for people were in support of him.
Yeah.
No, but Chidi, even if I were a typical NDC, full soldier, I won't defend him. Because let me tell you, don't forget that nowhere in our culture in Ghana do we subscribe to LGBT activity. There's none of the ethnic groups.
Forget about the G and it's
now
just about
people,
L and the B and the G.
Yes.
That's how far we go.
That's the point. My NDC for now expectations of maybe be defending. There are majority of them who also want that bill to be passed because they feel like it infringes on the values of where they come from.
Their religious and cultural.
And you assure them. Let me tell you, there are a lot of people who actually voted for the Obiani reason to about. So there are a majority of I said the Church of Pentecost actually went to submit a petition to the speaker. Parliament. We had the Catholic Bishops Conference and other bodies, religious bodies, including even traditional authority, the traditional council. So a lot of these communities or religious groups actually impressed on their members to vote because this party had assured them that those people may be NDC for. So you expect those same people who don't believe in that thing to come and defend you just because you are NDC. No, they won't. And that's why I don't pity Sam George when it comes to that particular subject.
Yes, and I share a similar view
with AB.
Because as someone now can say you believed in it. Not for political expedience. So what you say? In Tisan and Samna even after election, now they were yet to be sworn in. Obukobusana or Kase Bahama will no.
Oh yes, that was even after the election. About 2 months after the election.
At the end of the election. Yeah. So what I say? Why we need election, right? Unim say, in fact, indeed, with your experience as a parliamentarian, he knew say the law now Kufuor answer no. A term. So what I say? Yet, so he stood there and said, President Mahama will know no peace
And
fact,
not even just him, even the majority
Yes.
leader,
Yeah.
Mahama, I also assured
That man has
people.
been speaking as if, well, I have to be
Oh,
charitable.
so
to
what
him.
I say? He knew all this.
Yeah.
So in fact, the law nankasa no mo ye no. There was conterminous to abano the last parliament.
Yeah.
I didn't I died. And non-existent.
Yeah.
In New
There's no bill be a baby or
yes,
what
a new year's
And
Eve
it was
bill.
at that point that the majority leader assured that it will be relayed.
Yeah,
The
to be
new
relayed.
processes
And-
will
and
be
they
started.
did-
Now we
they-
have
they
a
done
say
that new process.
ube for
Kwesi,
public sympathy.
Let me land on
No,
one.
you didn't land.
Yes,
so I
sir,
want
go
to
ahead.
Yeah.
If you read his statement out, where he landed, say he did all this to make sure that President Dramani Mahama comes to power.
Mm.
Now he said, "Why then? It is a man so they defending and now or Chinese anything. You could feel,
Yeah.
because your person or achieve no anything. Why achieve baby? So as someone I can't know, why obey the next NDC flag bearer on our awesome on found because what he was doing, he did it so that President
Specifically for JM.
yes.
But Chidi, that even gets worse.
And I
So
mean,
what it means is that you deliberately
Yes,
told Ghanaians
misinformation.
you lied your way into government.
Just that.
A similar accusation that was made against the previous government.
Mm.
Yes.
And we heard even the president of John Dramani Mahama on numerous occasions highlight the fact that the MPP lied their way into government.
Yeah.
They knew that a lot of the things they had promised
Yeah.
Ghanaians, they were not going to do it.
Yeah.
So if you
But this one is quite a
then it
blatant
means
lie.
that
This
Sam
one
George is actually admitting
that he
they
lied
knew very well
all
there's
this.
no
Yes,
way
yeah.
they
Who
believe
we are
in the whole
necessary, no.
LGBT
Right
agenda,
now, no,
and
asem
they
bia
only
wo
lying
be
to
bia
Ghanaians.
no.
It's
See
that's even worse.
yet here can say kran. Obi to how bia all the things yes some
Mhm.
we are some misinformation.
Mhm.
By a canny pa what channel misinformation power
Sam
Ghana
George.
ha.
Sam
Sam
George.
George and then his NDC cohort.
Kujetu,
So what
Sam
you say?
George, Sammy James.
FPP was very tolerant, but in your media, no, my painting woman said you say they were rather hunting people on based on what they.
Where
they
the
have to say.
media they told me now, okay, me. Somewhere last week, we heard say Kumasi sports presenter back offer some allegation and that no Kobe Houston person will make it say Jan Kroma at the time never pay man 25 million just to pay Accra. And then I was
Yes.
and no say backlash by. Are you surprised?
I'm not surprised because that lady, you know, Ankasano, she already denied say the
Way
contract
back.
way back.
Yeah.
But propaganda, only be mad serious.
Mhm.
The regional minister
Mm.
tweeted it.
Yes. And then Prince
Which
Kobe
is the
Houston-
same. There's not friends say you near someone. Yes, so serious. Say the whole regional minister he posted something on official handle.
He has been posting all
Wabra
manner
on him
of-
say misinformation.
Yeah, he has been saying that MPP got 38% in the last year.
Yes, which
even
is
though
a clear misinformation.
he has been doing
Deliberately,
that
you
every
know,
day.
a defining misinformation as such as so it has idea unim say enya no kre.
Na de bia wo
Na
ga.
unim say enya no kre na de bia wo consider be accept say no kre. A misinformation. But the whole regional minister unim law in new cyber law yeah they are say misinformation yet serious offense say criminal law enya misdemeanor mpo. You keep misinforming people 38 as if he doesn't also you learn it. Knowing clearly say
Medical
apply
doctor,
misinformation.
for crying out
Not
loud.
just medical doctor.
All right.
He's actually a learned person.
Okay.
Kwesi,
Yes. You have to end anytime
NDC
soon.
for one question, they need to be very careful because the next presidential candidate, you know, will be in the just as it happens to Dr. Baumia. Say go to a time they were campaigning against their own policy.
Yeah.
When I'm implementing e-levy,
Yeah.
but I'm almost say campaigning to e-levy.
Yeah.
See a baby trim. When
Yeah.
I'm implementing betting tax, and this was not betting tax cry and GBD. What had the next
Yeah.
can't you could do 2028. Now you sign ya. Not that next presidential.
Come on, Sayo.
MPP before so decided about a show.
All right.
So where LGBT na gas of mobile sign obey. Now so koka say me ba me sign. Then Ghanaians actually say the one who even campaign or the by election one sign. What guarantees obey sign?
Okay. I think we have done about some 71 minutes. Yeah. It's about 11 minutes after 7 here in the studios of AfroCityXtra. You are watching Hot in the Evening, and you may show it on Mondays and Wednesdays and Fridays. Me, CJ, Richard Chidi, and sometimes we get some